Nigeria's Debt Management Office is expected to offer 170 billion naira across the 3 standard tenors. Traders at Access Bank say they expect the auction to be oversubscribed and stop rates could inch up to reflect the current yields in the market. Bosun Bembe, Forex and interest rate trader at Access Bank, joins me for more on the market. Bosun, thank you for joining us today. Bring us up to speed on trading today at the market, particularly the NTB auction today. Do we have data on subscription levels, and did we see yields inching up?
Yes, I'm here.
Bosun, if you can hear me, just quickly, just bring us up to speed on trading today at the market, specifically the treasuries market, the NTB auction. You did forecast an inch up in rates. Did we see that, and did we see also an oversubscription?
Thank you, Esther. Thank you for having me. Like you mentioned, today we have a PMA NTB auction where we expect the DMO to roll over about 170 billion on the 3 standard tenor. So we have 19.7 on the 91-day B and 10 and 140 each on 182 and 364-day B. If you notice what has happened in recent time, because DMO has been issuing, the rate has been at a low level, but there has been some kind of resistance to that rate. We expect the rate to actually come up. If you look at last week on the almost space, the rate went up significantly to the 1 year close at 10.1%. So we expect that there will be some resistance from investors to actually get DMO to actually equivalent. So for me, I think on the long end, I expect at least 50 basis points increase, just like we saw at the last auction. On the medium, I expect at least 50 basis point increase as well, because even currently bonds are trading at a 5% handle. So the rate, the bill will still be oversubscribed because the HOMO auction, the local can still not participate in the HOMO space. So the only available option is through this PMA. However, it will not be at the lower rate.
Now, speaking to overall general market performance, the treasury bills, starting with the treasury bills, we saw bearish trading last week, and that appeared to have spilled over into this week. Put that into perspective for us. What is driving this, and also at the bonds market, what differences or what similarities are we seeing in terms of sentiment?
In terms of the treasury bills, so like I mentioned, so what would drive the market is the rate at which the auction cleared today. So investors and market partners have been quiet. So because this will actually give the market direction. Even in terms of the fixed deposit rate for banks, this will actually play the stop rate today will play a major role. And on the bond space, the market has been quite bearish. If you notice last year, CBN sold a deliverable forward to foreign portfolio investors so that they can clear the backlog of FX. So those forwards are actually maturing, and what we are seeing is the offshore, what they are doing is they are actually selling some of the holdings so that they can fund the forward. So on the bond space, we've been seeing the long end of the curve has been trading around 10% handle. Even the mean tenor has been at 8%. So the bearish trend is there. Everybody is being cautious. You don't want to be caught unaware and take market loss. So I expect the bearish trend to continue, even though we have tomorrow that will be a normal auction tomorrow. So we'll see whether the rate will actually drop higher as well. So the bearish trend will continue.
Okay, Bosun, finally, let's move over to the FX market. We've seen a weakening of the Naira at the imported and exporters window. Help us understand why this is happening.
Okay, if you look last week, the HOMO auction, The 1 year cleared at 10.1%. So what CBN has been trying to do is to actually bring back the foreign investor to come back and bring in USD so that the pressure on the exchanges can actually come down. But to actually do this, there will be a need for rates to actually move up a bit. That's why we've been seeing the rate at the investor and exporter window is trending towards 4.05 to 4.10 levels. We even saw transaction at 4.22 levels yesterday. So the reason why the exchange has been going up is in connection with getting more foreign investors to actually bring in funds so that we can the pressure on the FX can be reduced. Though the CBN has the capacity to actually meet this FX demand, if you look at the reserve, it's been going up significantly. However, CBN cannot be the only one intervening in the market. So which is necessarily the fact that rate is actually we'll be seeing improvements in the high and window. However, because the rate currently is exactly what you get in other sub-Saharan Africa like Egypt is still a bit low. So that's why we want to be seeing more interest. But we expect that this thing will actually change maybe in the next few weeks.